Hey guys, back out at the hide again today on a fairly brisk December afternoon. Thought I'd do a quick unboxing accuracy test on a new rifle I'm introducing to the project out here. Wanted to get into some precision rifle type matches, bolt action type stuff, but wanted to kind of do it on somewhat of a budget. This is one of the Savage Axis heavy barrels, but in 243 Winchester, which, as I know most of you guys, if you watch the channel, know that that's one of my favorite calibers. This one right here, they run around $300 brand new. Now obviously in its current form I'm not going to run it in any match or anything like that, because it's definitely not set up for that factory wise, but just to kind of give a good overview of the rifle. It is heavy barrel. I'm sure the twist is probably going to be the 1.925 that Savage likes to use in their 243 models. The trigger is probably one of the worst triggers on a factory rifle I have ever felt. It is literally like dragging a bag of concrete mix through a gravel driveway. It is horrible. I have not shot it for groups. This will be the first time shooting it for groups to even see what it'll do. I did mount a set of Burris XTR bases with a set of their rings and a Weaver scope. This rifle does factory, if you're going to use it in factory form, does come with their detachable 4-round box mag. It works. It's kind of chintzy, it's flimsy, it rattles. Not really a fan of the plastic clip there to hold it in, but they seem to work, and I haven't really heard of anything failing on them. They're just really kind of poorly made, but for the price point, I mean, that's what you're going to get. The stock isn't much. I think where it hits the mark is in the obviously in the barreled action. Again, like I said, I'm not going to use it for any match type shooting in its current form. There's no way it would hold up, or perform well. But we'll take a few shots. I've got some couple different Hornady loads, factory loads, to give you guys an idea of just factory ammo accuracy. No hand loads or nothing right now, but just some Hornady and a box of Fusion I had in the gun safe. So throw my ears on. We'll shoot a couple of groups. We'll walk down, see what they look like, come back, and I'll give you an idea for the rest of the project on this gun. I have noticed with Savage's twist rate, they do tend to favor the lighter weight grains, and again, that's going to be due to the twist rate that they use. They use a 1.925. The matches that I shoot only go out to 500 yards anyway. I don't have a real need for a real heavy 6mm bullet. I don't really need the 105s. I've shot a lot of 60 to 80 grain stuff out of this twist rate in these type of rifles, and they've shot really well. We're going to start off with some 58 grain Vmax. See what they do. Again, the magazine, they work, but for what I'm going to be doing with the rifle, it's probably not going to lend to the best usability of the platform. See what we can do. Again, 3 shots, just to kind of give an idea of how it shoots out of the box. Not bad. Like I said, this is probably one of the worst triggers I have ever felt. It's a fairly clean break, but it is heavy and very, very gritty. Here, we'll try another 3 rounds. This is a 75 grain Vmax. See what that does. And as I've said before, the 70 grainish give or take a few, seems to be kind of the sweet spot in this twist rate from what I've seen. Your results may vary. I've heard guys that their rifles will shoot the 105s and shoot them quite well. I have not personally seen that, and the 243 Savages that I've had would not group them at all. We'll try some of the 75s. Alright, not too bad. And this Federal Fusion 95 grain, the last Savage that I had and reviewed in 243 for you guys, it shot it pretty decent for what it was. We'll see what happens with this. Three shots. Not too bad. I'll grab the camera and we'll walk down here in just a second. Give you a quick look at the rifle close up. As I said, the trigger on it is terrible. The stock, I mean, it's what you would expect to get from a $300 rifle, honestly. The barrel, I think, is where it's at, though. It looks to be Savage quality. It's got target crown. It's a nice full taper. There's the action. Bolt's fairly smooth for what you'd expect. Savage axes do have a smooth throw on them, I will say that. It's not bad at all. We'll take a quick walk down and see what we got here. Again, like I said, I do got some plans for this rifle as far as upgrades go, which I think will increase the accuracy tremendously. But I think the precision rifle stuff is, in the tactical bolt action shooting, is a lot of fun. Just another way to get out and enjoy the shooting sports. But like most of us, we don't have a ton of money to throw at a lot of this stuff, so if we can do it on a budget, why not? It's just more money you can use to afford to buy ammo. Take a look here. Overall, for the price point of the rifle, very, very pleased. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. Shortcomings for a $300 rifle. There's the first group, and as I said, with this right here was the 58 grain stuff. It really likes that lighter grained projectiles. That's well under an inch, and that was with quite literally the world's worst trigger. That right there is the 75. I pulled that one greatly, the very last shot, which that was me. That wasn't the gun. And then I'm not really sure where that might be, no, that's just one. I'm not sure where the other one went. I may have pulled it bad enough to where it didn't even get on paper. Like I said, that trigger is very, very difficult to predict. But please stay tuned for part 2. I've already got the upgrade parts on order. They should be here anytime, so hopefully I'll have another upgraded video to post for you guys to show you, and we'll get some more accuracy testing after that with maybe a few hand loads and see what it can do. As always, guys, I really appreciate everybody watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them up or shoot me an email. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.